I appreciate you taking a few moments to check out this video about the Andrews Forex system. And like I always say, there's a lot of review sites out there, but A, most of them don't trade, and B, most of them don't even have the product. Anyhow, let's just see what we're looking at. This is the pound yen. And on the weekend, I was looking at various currency pairs, looking for setups. And this one just was the only one that had. We had the weekly chart was showing a price pattern that we look for to take these trades, okay? I dropped down to the daily, just like it says in the rules, and I'm looking for, the market to be making proper trending patterns. That's what I'm looking for, okay? What I generally use, I use a channel, just so we can just mark off, the highs and the lows, just to make sure it's symmetrical. So we're not looking at this kind of price action. That's not what we want to see. We don't want to see this, right? We don't want to see this kind of stuff. We want to see this is actually a 4-hour chart we're looking at, but you can see it's pretty decent price action, right? Anyhow, that's not relevant. The channel is not talked about in the manual. It's something I personally use just so I can get a more objective feel about how the daily chart's setting up. We drop down to our 4-hour chart. We look for setups. This setup was right here on this candle here. This green candle. Let's see if you can see it. Just draw an arrow here. Oops, that's not what we're looking for. Right there. And when I came in, this trade had already hadn't triggered yet, right? Because we went into this congestion area, and these candles here are little pullbacks. So I still had an opportunity to place my stop order, my buy stop order above this candle is exactly what I did. Let's just take a look at took a screen capture when I placed the order. It was at 2142 on the 9th, September 9th. Buy stop at 15652. My stop loss, my take profit were all put in the market, and I just left the trade. At this time, it was the price was 156.27. All right, so it was obviously you're looking at it right around here. So it was quite simply just get into the trade, right? Just set and forget it. Now, even though you see this arrow pointing down, we're only looking for long trades because the weekly price pattern was telling us only long trades, and that's covered in the manual. Okay, so just set and forget. And I just blacked out stuff that's not relevant to this particular trade. It's account information. We have, you can see where the area was in the last chart right in here. And you can see we got triggered in. I set it for at September 9th at 2142. 9:42 at night. It triggered in the next morning at 1:44 in the morning. Triggered out at 3:40 at the take profit. Okay, I'm sleeping. This is set and forget. That's all it is. I set my profit target. I set my stop loss. I set pretty much the entire trade set up, and I go to bed. And here's the profit on that trade. So it took about 2 hours for this trade to play itself out. Not bad. But this was the only currency pair that I had a setup on. I'll be checking later on this week because we base them off the weekly chart, right? The weekly pattern that we're looking for that gets covered to tell us if we're going to actually have a possible setup. So that's pretty much it. There's the candle. There's the trade. There's a lot of review sites out there. They're going to tell you about different trading strategies, and I want you to take those with a grain of salt. Number one, most of them are just marketers. That's all they do. Number two, they don't trade. They probably never placed a trade in their life. Third, they probably don't even have the product. Okay? So just keep your eyes. When you see that kind of stuff, don't click their links. Just get away from their page because they're just full of crap. All right, this is the trade set up. And quite simply, if you want to take a look at Andrews Forex, check out my blog for a full review. Click the link below. Grab yourself a copy and let me know how you do. Thanks for watching.